but once moves quickly to DeMarco, leading assist maker in Italy last season. 8 seasons inside to Kanji, 31 years old now. The Swiss international gives the ball to me. Spaniard Martínez just rolls past and right to switch. Just moving up. Any intent just yet, but equally Foe Ondoa, the young Frenchman, plays the ball out to the left-hand side. Ends up being Foe into midfield. Chanaloglu gets on the ball, gives it to for him to really stride forward through midfield. Go to mark a little triangle with Martínez. He gets it back again to Chanaloglu. Zielinski, possession here for Inter. Stoney, Chanaloglu across to a bit more pace on that ball to Bisek to Barella gives it to the right youth. Just happy keeping possession now. Inter deep in half, knocking it across back three. Really going anywhere with the ball yet. And worth remembering that Inter is scoring rather impressive on the opening day of the season. Their last open day defeat here in the San Siro. Just break off here, tries to run forward. He gets out to the right. The force around the outside to cut back in on his left. All the way back. Shot comes in. Oh my word! It's in the back of the. That's a fantastic strike from Chanaloglu. Right-footed from fully 25 yards. It's flown into the back of the net. It's gone straight down the middle past Pizzinaccio. And surely the goalkeeper's going to be looking at that, wondering what's happened, because I didn't see a deflection on the way through. But it has flown into the middle of the goal from to the fans to celebrate. Inter in the lead within 10 minutes. Rather, it's being fouled, but he got the ball at the right hand side to Diouf. Diouf took on Bakuni and then Carboni. Got towards the penalty area, just rolled it back on his left foot. A good 30 yards out from Chanaloglu. It's a clean strike, no deflection, and it's just ended up in the middle of the net. The goalkeeper virtually diving underneath the ball. Pizzinaccio will be disappointed. Juric will be disappointed with that. Inter are absolutely over the moon. They lead by a goal to 0, and we've barely had on. And Marinelli just speaking in his ear there, waiting to see if that goal is going to be given. There didn't seem to be any reason at all why that goal would be disallowed, and the ball's been kicked by the referee. There seems to be a bit of confusion on the penalty. He's now standing there with his arms wide out looking at the sidelines. I think we're just going to get back underway now with the same ball, and Monza have to kick off 1-0 down already in this with the league champions. And as I was saying, last opening day defeat nearly 1987 fell 2-0 to Numoto Pascal. Since then they've recorded 17 wins and 3 draws in 20 matches. They're playing a newly promoted team today in Monza, and they've taken an early lead here. Inter came into this game getting 3 wins and 2 draws across their pre-season friendlies, completed their preparations over Juventus and Betis. They were the attack in the season, scoring 89 in the league, 24 more goals than any other team, leading them to that 11 points. Ahead of second place, Napoli. So dream start for Inter Milan as they look to defend their title this season. 8.5 minutes. They lead Monza by a goal to nil here at the San Siro. Stoney out to the left-hand side. DeMarco gets it under control. Checks, goes back all the way once again to Bastoni. Bastoni rolls it back into the penalty area. Martínez, and straight away Monza's body language doesn't seem as peppy as it did before they conceded that goal. Into Esposito, just touches down to Diouf. Lautaro Martínez in midfield gets it across to Calhanoglu, who's put the strings already for Inter. Stoney looked to play forward into, that was Diouf, had run all the way in from right wing back. There's been deflected, goes out for a throw, which DeMarco takes. Falls into Zielinski, nice little ball into Diouf. He helps it on to Esposito, he gets a shot, deflects it up, and goalkeeper to claim it at the edge of his penalty area. Out quickly to Birindelli, who's now switched over to the left-hand side, it would look. Just puts that one out for a throw-in. He's having to get hold of themselves pretty quickly here. Gets it back. Loney from Fiorentina. Nice ball to Barella up, but he was just offside. Went a little bit too early there, but still held the ball up quite nicely, which has got to be promising for Monza. If they can get the ball into the Portuguese just a little quicker, that's going to in this game. But as it happens now, Inter have the ball in the centre circle. Little touch up again by Esposito. They look to switch it hand side for Diouf, but Lucchesi comes over, sweeps and gives it back to the goalkeeper. He plays forward. Manga helps it on again, but that's just fallen to the feet once more of Calhanoglu, and the Turk just touches it to his left to Bastoni. He drops in between the defenders to get it on the halfway line and sprays the ball out to left to DeMarco. Doesn't look to go forward, just checks in straight away back to Bastoni. And here we can see that Kanji's moved over to the right, and in fact Bissek is now almost playing as a right back in the traditional sense, in possession, with Diouf right up the pitch in front of him. So a slight shift in shape when Inter get the ball, Calhanoglu triggering it by dropping into the back line. Monza, that's a nice little touch by Varela to try and get round past his man. Was he fouled? He's convinced he was, but Marinelli is not agreeing with him, and that ball just is now back in possession of Akanji at the back for Milan. Helped round the corner by Zielinski, helped round the corner by Esposito. Just tackled by Quadio, who launches it forward, and easy enough once more for Bissek just to step in, plays it back to his goal. Martínez goes to the edge of his box, plays it out to DeMarco once again. Really struck the goalkeeping Jeepers got on here. Martínez is clashing with the Inter Milan players, something like you wouldn't believe. From a commentary position, it is, short of him wearing his gloves, it's virtually impossible to tell. Free kick here to Inter down the left-hand side. It was Bastoni overlapping from centre half. I think he's just been brought down by Bakuni. Looks like it's going to be a free kick. Is the referee saying he got the ball? No, the referee hasn't given a free kick. Marinelli said he got the ball, which, looking at that replay, I'm not sure Marinelli got the best view of that, because Bastoni just touched the ball and saw Bakuni coming across him to take it down. Bastoni potentially suggesting that to the referees, back to his feet, throw into Inter then on the left-hand side. DeMarco takes it. Juric already looking a little bit perplexed at his team being a goal down here in the San Siro. It's gone. Unofficial broadcast here for you. Don't forget to watch the pictures through your local broadcasters, but you can always tune into our commentary here as Inter work the ball all the way back to Martínez. Just outside, just rolls it under his feet with his right foot, plays it into midfield. And 4 clean sheets last season, and he's got this opportunity now to step into the line the #1 goalkeeper following Swiss international Sommer's departure in this summer. He's been the backup to Sommer for the last couple of seasons, and Kiev mentioned in his press conference yesterday that he's got absolute confidence in Martínez being the #1 choice for the coming season. He plays it forward again. That's a nice little touch off to DiMarco. DiMarco races forward towards the Monza. Shepherded it out to the left-hand side, and that's a good bit of defence in the end by Bakuni. He tracked his man and just stuck his left leg out as the cross came in, and that ball deflects out for a throw-in down the left-hand side near the corner flag. Cross come and go. Is that a deflection of the Monza defender? It would appear so. I think it's going to be a corner to Inter. Channel is making his way out to the far-hand side, the left-hand side. He's going to take this corner. Seeing the goal back, and what a strike it was by that man, Chanaloglu. It came through, which might have left the keeper a little bit unsighted. To still feel that Show should have done better with that strike in the 6.5 minutes. Free Marinelli just making sure that number 95, Bastoni, isn't impeding the goalkeeper. It's going to be an in-swinging corner. No, it's taken short, in fact. Played out to the edge of the box. Little touch. In it comes now from Chanaloglu from a much better angle. Tell you what, there's arms on the back there of Akanji. But he's not appealing to the referee. It looked like there was a lot of contact at the far post. We saw Manuel Akanji go to the floor. Manga, but no appeals from. So goal kick taken by Monza, launched in the air. Throw in on the far side, the right hand side, which goes to retrieve the ball. Throw in. He's got his work cut out for him today. The 20-year-old light wing back is a tool. For physically imposing, being impressive with his running metrics. Usually comes off the bench, in fairness, getting a start today. He's up against DiMarco, the leading assist maker, as I said earlier in the commentary, from last season. Big test there for the young Italian to go up against such an established player in DiMarco. Stoney, ball deep inside. Esposito. Pizzaccio can get a good enough clearance forward. Brought down in the middle of the park by Barella, but his give comes Xabi Mangas. He breaks forward, gives it to Mount. Mount turns, goes back inside, plays the ball across to the young Frenchman Foe on the left. Plays it back into the back. So Quadio, the Ivory Coast, clips the ball in towards Varela. Varela unable to hold it up. Christy and Kivu. To retrieve the ball, he's going to take the front. Monza captain plays it back to fellow Italian. Carboni opts to go central to Lucchese on loan from Fiorentina. Quadio, 20 years old, plays for Calpani. Calpani started getting a few nice touches, a few nice spaces earlier in the first 10 minutes or so. He's going to need to get on the ball a bit more if he's going to do something. In fact, Quadio's also on loan from Fiorentina as well. He's going to have to be absolutely top of his game to keep Lautaro Martínez out day as well. Ball forward up the field. Just between Chanaloglu and Barella. Almost falls to the on-rushing the ball. He calmly just plays it back to Martínez. To Barella, but Chanaloglu sorts out their communication issues there, so they just exchange to Esposito. Tries to turn quick. Quadio plays it into midfield. Calpani. And Cooney gets a chance. Options goes back inside to Quadio. Quadio centre field to Foe. Turns away, helps it out to the left-hand side, and he gets it forward to Carboni. Carboni into the half. Tries to play it read by Akanji. He plays the ball out. offside flag has gone again, has it? There. I think it's going to be drop ball for some. I think the players having a bit of luck there, so I don't think they really know. Looks like it's going to be given back to the feet of Carbo. Touches the ball back to Mouse takes a touch. Left foot. He clips one in behind. Nice vision again from the 19-year-old